there are several people in your grade level that are dyslexic who wanted to be able to share with you what it's like to be dyslexic and just a little information about what dyslexia is. And I want to make sure that you guys feel invited to, if you have questions later after this presentation, just ask your teacher for a sticky note or something and write it down, and they can put it in my box, okay? Just make sure you put your name on it. But if you have any questions or something you want me to know, you're welcome to just write me a little note and they can put it in my box, okay? And that way, if you have more questions that we didn't answer today, we'll know what you want to know. Dyslexia is something that that happens in the brain. It's something that people are born with, and it has no correlation with intelligence. So some people think that people that are dyslexic are not smart. That's not true. Some people that are dyslexic are very, very smart, and some people are not. And it doesn't have to do with dyslexia, okay? Just like regular people might be smart or not smart. It's the same with dyslexia. We have here today Kenna, Connor, Bella, Meadow, Wes, David, Hayes, Zach, and Zachary to present for you today. So let's give them a round of applause.
Do you ever wonder what is dyslexia, what it's like to have dyslexia, or what we do in MTA? Well, check out this video and it may help answer some of your questions.
In this video you just watched, you got to hear us talk about what it's like to have dyslexia. But all our parents and teachers tell us all the time everyone is different. Even people with dyslexia experience reading and writing different difficulties. So guess what? Now you get to feel what it might be like if you were dyslexic. You're each getting a mirror, paper with a star on it, and a blue paper, and a one pencil. Please do not do anything with these items until you have got the instructions. Okay, please listen and follow my instructions. First, take the paper with the star. Okay, please listen and follow my instructions. First, take the paper with the star on it and place it on the ground in front of the letter S. It is supposed to be on the top. Next, set up the mirror by placing it on the ground at the top of your star. Adjust the mirror so that you can see the star in the mirror. Next, pick up your pencil with your hand that you write with. Put your pencil on the letter S and hold it there. Now with your other hand, pick up the blue paper and hold it above your writing room. If you're doing everything right, you should only be able to see the star in the mirror.
Okay, let's give them a second.
In the mirror, My hand was always going this way instead of the way I wanted it to go.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for sharing that. Let me find one more. Oh, it's so hard to choose.
That every time you tried to go away, it would just put it in reverse.
Okay, all right. I wish I had time for more of you to share with me, but if this is one of those things that I'd love for you to write down and let me know how you felt about that. What happens when you're dyslexic is sometimes what your brain is wanting to do and what your hand actually does are two different things. And it can be very frustrating. So what we do in MTA is actually train the brain to be more efficient with different strategies, and we use a lot of multi-sensory things. So a lot of things where you're doing and saying things and hearing yourself and moving. So all those things help people with dyslexia. Okay.
We've got one more experiment for you, but this time we'll give your sight back. So please pass down your mirror and blue paper to our MTA helpers. Everyone ready? Keep your... Is everyone set? First, turn your star paper over so you have a blank space. I'm going to say 3 sentences and you will write them on your paper. Remember, just like in class, please write neatly and use punctuations and watch your spelling. Also, we also have one about 2 minutes and I cannot repeat the sentences for you, but that's okay. You'll do great and I know you can do this. Also, please switch your pencil to your non-dominant hand for this experiment. Here we go. Sentence 1. Ben went to the store to buy some milk.
What that was like. This time I want you to just think about it for just a second. Thumbs up when you have an idea of something that you could share or say about what that experience was like. Thumbs up when you're ready. Okay, I'm waiting to see maybe a few more people that look like they're ready to say something. All right, let's turn and talk with a shoulder partner right now, someone who's close by you. Share what that was like. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and you're back with me. Let's come back together now. Listening and learning position, everyone. Okay. Let me see here. Well, I see a lot of people that are following directions right away. This is a really great group. Who'd like to share something that you or your partner said while you were talking?
For me, it started out, well, not good, but better than it got. It got, like, you can read it, the first 2 words, but then the last word I wrote, I can't even read it.
Thank you. What do you think caused you for your handwriting to get worse as time was going on? What was happening? What was happening as you were writing? Why do you think it got worse? Can I maybe give you an idea? I can give you an idea of why that might be hard as you were going on, because your brain's getting tired and so is your hand. And so it gets harder. Okay, let's have another person share.
I felt very rushed every time. Like, when it started off, it didn't start off better than it got. And then when I finally got a sentence done, we were already moving on to, like, the second one. So it was really hard.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad you shared that about feeling rushed, because I think you heard Bella say in the video that it's stressful to be dyslexic, and a lot of times people do feel rushed, like they can't do their best work, or maybe they need a little bit more time to get something done. In fact, I think Bella's big sister was saying that for people that are dyslexic, having extra time is something that's really beneficial to them. As opposed to someone who's not dyslexic, they may not really need the extra time. Okay, I'm gonna hand it back over to the kids now.
Now we've shared with you what it means to be dyslexic and what we feel like to have dyslexia. We are going to introduce you to some famous dyslexia who prove anything is possible. Introducing Disney founder Walt Disney.
Introducing actress Alyssa Milano.
Introducing movie director Steven Spielberg.
Introducing scientist Albert Einstein.
Introducing actress Keira Knightley.
Introducing Yankees baseball player Babe Ruth.
Introducing professional football player Tim Tebow.
Introducing artist Pablo Picasso.
Introducing professional boxer Muhammad Ali. You just turn around.
Just like these famous people with learning differences worked hard to achieve greatness, we will learn to use our dyslexia to make our own dreams come true.
I'm Hayes Richardson, and I have dyslexia, and what I want to be when I grow up is an NFL player, and when I'm done, I want to be a football analyst.
I'm Kenna. I have dyslexia, and when I grow up, I want to be a fashion designer.
My name is Zach Greer. I'm dyslexic. When I grow up, I'm going to be an NFL football player or an actor.
Hi, I'm Zachary Anthony, and I want to be a policeman.
Hi, my name is Bella Meredith, and I have dyslexia, and one day I want to be an actress.
My name is Wesley Cantrell, and I have dyslexia. One day I will be a comedian.
My name is Meadow King. I have dyslexia, and one day I want to be a dancer or actress.
My name is Connor Cole. I have dyslexia, and I'm going to be an engineer.
My name is David Fun. I'm dyslexic, and one day I'm going to be a comedian.
Let's give them a round of applause, guys. Thank you guys so much for being such good listeners and so respectful to these guys. They really worked hard, and I hope that you can have some empathy for them, maybe a little more than even before, now that you've had some experiences like what they experience every day.